So good morning, guys. Welcome to Pilates this morning. Hopefully you're all okay. Just get my program up. So with everything we do, work where you feel comfortable. Remember, if you have got knee problems or back problems, use an option that I will give you, okay? Never struggle. If it's painful, then we need to just change to something else, and that's absolutely fine, guys, okay? So I'll get you a little bit warmed up, get you ready to work, get you in correct standing position, and then we make our way down to the floor. We'll stay on the floor once we're there until we're finished, okay? So standing nice and upright, toes and knees point forwards, shoulders down, relax. Make sure that you are balanced and central. So you're just going to gently rock forwards, backwards, side to side, making sure you've got an even distribution of body weight across both of your feet. You don't feel lopsided, you don't feel like you're leaning. So staying in this central position, we're finding our neutral spine. We're just tilting our pelvis forwards and backwards. We're finding the position where your back feels the most comfortable. You're finding that natural lordotic curve. So that natural curve that comes through your spine. And that is different if you're a dancer, a gymnast, anything like that, or have had a bad injury, or sometimes you've got like something wrong with your spine. That alignment will be different for you, okay? So then we find and engage the core muscles, the pelvic floor, beginning with the pelvic floor, the muscle from within, okay? So you're going to draw that muscle up as if it's attached to a lift as high as you can to floor number 10, so 100% engaged. Uncomfortable, unmaintainable. Take it down to floor 5, then down to floor 3. So you're looking at around about a 30% engagement. Level 10, 100%, level 5, 50%, level 3, 30%. Imagine you've got a belt around your middle, 10 notches to that belt. Pull it into notch 10 as tight as it'll go. Out to notch 5, out to notch 3, and leave it there. So your core muscles set and engaged around about 30%. Holding from the core and the neutral spine, the breathing will come from the rib cage. Hands on the ribs, fingertips touch. Take a deep breath in and release. Deep breath in and release. Relax the arms down. So standing nice and upright, just begin to gently pedal through your feet one side to the other, raising up an alternating heel. Allow your shoulders to gently rotate one way and the other. Lovely. Place those feet down, lift all the way up onto the toes, lengthen the body and release. Lift all the way up, lengthen the body and release. One more time. Lift, lengthen and release. Good. Just step out those legs. I'm just going to step on the carpet because my mat's a little bit slippery. Easing across from one side to the other. Lengthening through the inner thigh. And just bringing one arm forward and round. Who have we got? Nikki, good morning, my love. Are you alright? Good. And then changing arms. Rotate, mobilise round through the shoulder. Keep the chest up, don't lean over. Holding it in the middle. Arms come out to the side. Breathe in. Breathe out, lower down, look to the fingers. Breathe in, come to the centre, look ahead. Breathe out, lower down, look to the fingers. Breathe in, come to the centre, look ahead. Good. Breathe out to lengthen. Into return. Breathe out to lengthen. Into return. You're going to do one more to each side, please. Lengthening through the waist, lateral flexion. Last one here. And then hold it in the middle. Bring those arms in, bring those feet in, hips distance apart. Breathe in As you breathe out, rotate one way. Breathe in, come back to the middle. Breathe out, rotate the other way. Breathe in, come to the middle. Breathe out, rotate. Breathe in, return. Breathe out, rotate. Breathe in, rotate. Go do one more to each side. Try and keep the hips nice and fixed. Last one here. Into the middle. Release the arms down. So you're just going to take your left foot, tap the toe forwards and backwards. Keeping the body weight central. Lift the foot from the floor. Knee comes up, take the leg back. Knee comes up, take the leg back. So you're just sweeping the leg through. Hold the knee up this time. You're going to take the leg back as far as you can and reach forwards. Lift the knee up and balance, she says. And then press that leg back and reach forward. Now if you're a little bit wobbly, you can always keep that back foot down. Bring the knee up, hold it. Ankle one way and the other. And place that foot down. Then that other foot taps forwards and backwards. Hips face forwards. Bring that foot from the floor, sweep it through. Then lift the knee up, take the leg back. Lift the knee up, take the leg back. Good. Lift the knee and hold. Sweep and reach. Only as far as comfortable for you. Knee comes up, balance. Sweep and reach. Good. Knee comes up, hold it in the middle. Can't balance today. Ankle one way. And the other. And place that foot down. So stand towards the back of your mat. Breathe in, tuck the chin to the chest. Breathe out. Begin to gently roll down. Soften the knees. Allow the arms to hang and relax. And then when you're ready, breathe in. As you breathe out, begin to roll back up through the spine. Rebuild the back vertebrae by vertebrae. Reach the top, relax the shoulders down. Breathe in, chin to the chest. Breathe out, begin to gently roll down. Soften the knees. Allow the arms to hang and relax. And then when you're ready, breathe in. As you breathe out, begin to gently roll back up. So we'll make our way down to the floor this time. Please remember you can have a drink and rest at any time. Breathe in, chin to the chest. Breathe out, gently roll down. At your lowest point, you're going to walk the hands forwards and lower the knees down to the floor. Hands are going to come out, just slightly wider than the chest. Breathe in, bring the chest forward and down. Breathe out and push back up. Now your elbows are coming out to the side. This is your level 1 on your hands and knees. Level 2, take the legs further away. Hold breath in to lower. Hold breath out to lift up. Hold breath in to lower. Hold breath out to lift up. And then you've got that full push up if you want to go all the way. Now with your breathing, remember, full deep breath in to get you down. And then a full exhale to push you back up. So in your push up, please complete 2 more repetitions. Hold breath in to lower. Hold breath out to push up. When you've done your 2, you're going to walk those hands back in. Wrist, elbow, shoulder. Knees, hips distance apart. Breathe in. As you breathe out, push the one leg back along the floor. And as you breathe in, bring that leg back in. Breathe out, push the other leg along the floor. Breathe in, bring that leg back in. So you're pushing, you're extending the leg out, and then you're drawing that leg back in. Next level, push it as far as you can, then raise in line with the bottom. Breathe in, touch the toe down and draw that leg back in. Breathe out to lengthen and raise. Breathe in to lower and draw the leg back in. Back is flat and still. Core muscles are zipped up, pulled in and in place. Hold breath out to take it away. Hold breath in to bring it back in. So I'm going to ask you for one more on each side. Once you've done those two, you're gently going to lower down, propping yourself up on your forearms and elbows, looking down between the wrists, draw up the pelvis and hold. Now deep full breaths while you hold here. Belly button being drawn up through the spine towards the ceiling. Level 1. Level 2, bring those knees up. If you want level 3, make sure your hands aren't going to slip. You can come all the way up. Make sure the body is in a straight line. But also make sure the core muscles are pulled in and up. Yeah? There's no sense doing it if you're just going to let your tummy muscles push out and drop down. Okay? So in your level, please complete 3 more or up to 3 more breaths. Once you've done those 3, you can gently lower all the way down onto your front. Now once you're on your front, hands are going to come in the small of the back, legs are going to extend, you're going to point your toes away and you're going to bring your legs together, okay? So once you know what you're doing, should be forehead down. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lift both legs, keep them together. Breathe in. As you breathe out, 1, 2, 3. Breathe in and lengthen. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in and lengthen. So the heels are coming towards the bottom. We're not jerking any other part of the body. Everything else is set and in place. Double leg kick. Work through the back of the thigh and the glutes. Still pulling up through the core. Can always do one leg if you need to, yeah? So with your double leg kick, I'm going to ask you please for 2 more repetitions. Then lower the legs down, release the arms, and come back up to leg pull. Knees down, level 1, knees up, level 2, hold and breathe. Draw up through the belly button, tighten the core. So you're looking down between those wrists. Pull up, pull in. Back should be flat and still. Core muscles engaged. Knees down, level 1, knees up, level 2, up on the hands, level 3. You're going to take 2 more breaths. Then you're going to gently allow yourself to lower, and you can turn onto one side. Either side, because we are going to do both sides, of course. And you're going to lengthen the body out to a nice long line. Rest the head down on the shoulder. Hand is there for a little bit of balance if you need it. Hips, knees, ankles all stacked, one on top of the other. Breathe in. As you breathe out, raise those legs. Okay, so try and keep the legs together so they move as one unit, okay? You're going to breathe in and lower them an inch from the floor. And then you're going to breathe out and lift them back up. Breathe in, lower an inch from the floor. Breathe out, lift back up. Now your head is resting down on the arm. Hand is there, but you can take it away. As you lift up, you're working through the obliques. Trying to make sure the body weight remains central. If you start to roll forwards or backwards, then put the hand back down. If the hand is there and you're rolling, make the movement smaller or just use the top leg. So side raise. I'm going to ask you please for 2 more breaths. Once you've done your 2, keep those legs lifted, held and still. And then if you can, keeping the head stuck to the arm, you can just slide up the shoulder as well. So we've really nipped into the waist. Well done. 2 more deep full breaths. And then you can release everything down. Your bottom leg is going to bend, your top leg is going to remain straight, and that hand again is there. This time round, I would like you please to point your toes directly forwards, so the sole of your foot is now facing the side of the room, okay? Breathe in. As you breathe out, lift that leg. Now, we are looking for as many rotations as you can from one single exhale. So it's got to be a big breath, okay? So breathe in. As you breathe out, breathe in, hold. Breathe out, circle the other way. So the movement is coming from the hip, please. Not the ankle, definitely not the knee. Every part of that leg is in place, and the movement comes from the top of the leg through the hip. They are small, fast circles. Make sure the head stays down. Hand is there. If you don't need it, take it away. You might be able to take it all the way over. You breathe in and hold. You breathe out, you rotate. You breathe in, you hold. You breathe out, you rotate. One leg circle, hip circle. You're going to complete 1 more set of rotations. Then you're going to allow that leg to lower. And by all means, give that hip a rub if it needs it, okay? Then when you're ready, you're going to bring yourself to sit. So you're sitting upright. Legs are bent, feet are down, chin is up off the chest. Breathe in, tilt, like I put my finger into your belly button. You've rounded the lower spine, you've tucked the tailbone under. Breathe out to lower as far as comfortable for you. Breathe in, start to come up. Breathe out, continue all the way up. Breathe in and tilt. Breathe out and lower. Breathe in, start the lift. Breathe out, continue all the way up. So you're only going as far as comfortable for you. This is far enough, that is absolutely fine. Now you could, if you prefer, work with straight legs. See which is more comfortable. Remember, however far you go down, you've got to be able to get all the way back up without lifting those legs. Breathe in and tilt. Breathe out and lower. Breathe in, start to lift. Breathe out, continue all the way up. So as you come up, you're back into that seated, lengthened spine position. Tailbone under. Chin stays off the chest. Core muscles stay in and in place. Don't let those knees wobble. So in your roll up, this is called, I'd like you please to complete one more repetition. Breathe in to tilt, breathe out to lower. Breathe in, start the lift, breathe out, continue the lift. When you've done that, you are going to gently allow yourself to lower down onto your back, bend those legs. Legs are bent, hips are parallel, core muscles engaged, neutral spine in place, comfortable back. Breathe in. As you breathe out, bring your right leg up into a right angle. Don't have that angle in the knee too big or too small. Right angle, shin, front of the lower leg faces the ceiling. Shoulders are down and relaxed. Deep, full breaths. Now you can stay here with just this one leg lifted, or breathe in as you breathe out, you can lift the other leg. You may just need to imprint and find neutral again, okay? Find comfortable back, hips parallel. So if I placed a spirit level across your hips, bubble of air central and still. But we're going to get a visitor then, but the door's completely shut. It's alright, baby, door's shut. Oh. So staying here or add the upper body, breathe in. Breathe out, come up, palms above the floor. I'll let you in a minute. Breathe in, breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Now you can have that pulse with just the one leg raised, if you prefer. And I'm going to ask you please, just for 2 more breaths. After those 2, if you've got the upper body raised, please lower. If you've got the left leg raised, please lower. So we're left with just that right leg, the original leg we first raised. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lengthen the leg away like it's being pulled away. Breathe in, return, then keep it bent in a right angle. Breathe out to lower. Breathe in to lift. Breathe out to lengthen. Breathe in to return. Breathe out to lower, maintain the angle in the knee. Breathe in to lift. When you do the bent leg one, the scissor, that movement is coming from the top of your leg. What we're not doing is changing the angle of the knee. If you want to work harder, other leg comes up. Breathe out to lengthen. Breathe in to release. Breathe out to lower. Breathe in to raise. Core muscles zipped up, pulled in, and in place. We'll go even further. You can bring up the shoulders, the arms, the head. Breathing out as the leg moves away from you. And breathing in as it comes back towards you. Now I would like you please to complete one more of each movement. Then you're going to allow the upper body to lower, the right foot to lower, and we bring our left leg up into position. Shin facing the ceiling, knee above the hip, ankle in line with the knee, shoulders down relaxed. Now you can stay here. If you want to go further, other leg comes up, find neutral spine. If you want to go further, bring up the upper body, breathe in, breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, breathe out. So you're pushing the hands down. Remember, you can just have that left leg up and still have the pulse. Entirely up to you. Keep going. Just need to wet my mouth. Strengthening through the core. Excuse me. and the lumbar spine. So I'm going to ask you, in whatever level you have chosen, for 2 more deep full breaths. Then allow the upper body to lower if you've got it up, and that right foot to come down. We're left with that left leg in that right angled position. 2 movements, take a breath in, breathe out to lengthen, breathe in to return. Maintain the angle, breathe out, touch down, breathe in, come up. Breathe out to lengthen, breathe in to return. Breathe out to lower, breathe in to lift. So we're working through the core, through the lumbar spine. We're allowing that leg to move with control. Breathe out to lower, breathe in to raise. Breathe out to lengthen, breathe in to return. Got to make sure that right knee doesn't wobble. If you want to work harder, bring that right leg up, but keep it nice and still. Breathe out, allow it to pull away. Breathe in to return. Breathe out, touch the foot down. Breathe in, lift it up. If you want to go a little bit further, bring up the upper body, the head, neck, the shoulders. And you're going to complete 2 more. One with one of each move, yeah? And then you can allow the upper body to lower. 1 foot at a time to carefully come down. And then give yourself a nice long body stretch. Well done. Once you've taken that stretch and you're ready, you're going to turn onto the other side. You're going to lengthen out the body into a nice long line. Head rests down on the arm. Point the fingers, point the toes. Hand is there for your balance. Breathe in. As you breathe out, raise those legs without rolling forwards or backwards. Engage the core. Keeping those legs stuck together. Breathe in, they lower. Breathe out, they come up. Breathe in, they lower. Breathe out, they come up. So legs stay stuck together as one unit. Hand is there for balance. If you don't need it, take it away. Strengthening through the core, the obliques, the lumbar spine. But you've also got work happening on the inner and outer thigh. Hand is there or not. Breathe in as you lower an inch from the floor, not all the way. Breathe out as it comes back up. Core muscles in place. I'm going to ask you, please, for 1 more. Then keep those legs lifted, held and still. Deep, full breaths. If you want to go further, just slide up the shoulder. Keep the head stuck to the arm. Open up under the arm. 2 more breaths, and then you can gently release everything down. Once you're down, you can bend that bottom leg. Hand is there once again. Top leg straight, point the toes forwards. Breathe in, breathe out, lift the top leg. Breathe in. As you breathe out, circle from the hip. Breathe in, you hold. Breathe out, you rotate. Breathe in, you hold. Breathe out, you rotate. It's going round. I don't know if you can see that clearly on the screen, but it's rotating. It's making a circular movement from the hip, not from the knee or the ankle. hand is there for balance, or take it away, or even take it all the way over. And alternate the direction of your circle. Deep breath in, because we want as many rotations as we can from one single exhale. And I'm going to ask you, please, for one more breath. Then you can allow that leg to carefully lower. Bring it in and give that hip a rub if you need to. Well done. So all the hard work is done. We're going to bring ourselves round into a box position. Wrists and elbows under the shoulders. Head and neck in line with the spine. We're going to breathe in round the back into cat stretch. Breathe out and gently release. Breathe in, come into cat stretch. Breathe out, release. Sit back on your heels, stretch around the arms and the glutes. Well done. And then from here, hands come towards the knees. You're going to curl your toes under. You're going to tuck the chin into the chest. Place the feet flat. And gradually roll up through your back. Rebuild your spine. Vertebrae by vertebrae. All the way up to the top. Good. Once you reach the top, I'll leave the door on the jar and see if he wanders in. Currently he's just sat. He's got his bear. He's alright. He's got his little cuddly toy. Shoulders down and relaxed. Make sure that you are balanced and central. You've got that even distribution of body weight across both of your feet. Shoulders down and relaxed. Lift the rib cage so you feel longer and taller. Try and engage the core. Keep them in place as much as you can. And also try and keep that neutral spine in place. So just lifting up onto the toes. Hello, baby. And release. Good. Lift up onto the toes. And release. One last time. Lift all the way up. Balance. And then just see if you can close your eyes. Stay balanced. And release. Well done. So that is your Pilates for this morning. Hope you've enjoyed that. Well done. We have got, here he comes. Here he comes. Ish my baby. No, you're very welcome, Nikki. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow for my reflexology. So you have got tomorrow morning, you have got aerobics at 10 o'clock. We have got aerobics tonight over at Whitton at 6:15, followed by some legs pump, bumps and tums at 7:30. You can just see my dog's legs just keep going like that. He's having a daft few minutes. That's okay. We get that. You know, forget that he's 13, well, he's nearly 14 actually, my boy. Yes, he still thinks he's a puppy, honestly. So well done for today, guys. If I don't see you tonight, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Take care.